In Shani of this week's Parsha, the Torah continues discussing the service of the Beis Hamikdash on Yom Kippur, including the two animals that were brought as a chatas, both the par and the sa'ir, the ox as well as the goat. Now, typically, a chatas is brought as a sa'ir, as a goat. We find that throughout the Torah. However, on Yom Kippur, we find both of these animals being brought for the same purpose of being a chatas. And why is that so? Rav Kook has a fascinating explanation, which really touches the core of what the atonement, what the kapara on Yom Kippur accomplishes, and what the chatas accomplishes. On the one, he explains that the par and the sa'ir, the ox and the goat, are fundamentally different in their nature as animals. Whereas the ox is inherently symbolic of positive strength, used for things such as construction, such as transporting goods and other purposeful uses. The seir, the goat, is more classically associated with destruction, because this goat grazes, and often a goat can graze to the extent where it actually uproots, it actually ruins the crop, it ruins the very land that it is grazing upon. And as a result, it represents destruction. And you have these two opposing animals. You have the ox, which represents strength and building. You have the goat, which represents also strength, but strength and destruction. However, explains Rav Kook, both of these forces, power for construction and power for destruction, can both actually be used for meaningful purposes. Obviously, the building can be used, the ox, the construction can be used for positive accomplishments. However, he says sometimes as well we have to destroy in order to rebuild, and therefore a goat can be used to destroy, right, in order to rebuild. So ser almanas livnos, to destroy something in order to build it. And similarly, an ox, which, while it is typically used for constructive purposes, at times can be misused as well. And therefore, he explains, Rav Kook as follows. Typically, throughout the year, we use a seir, we use a goat, the symbol of destruction, as the chatas, to bring the goat representing this destruction as the chatas. However, on Yom Kippur, we're doing something more. Because on Yom Kippur, we are trying to attain forgiveness, atonement for all of our mistakes. Whether they are mistakes which are inherently destructive, or whether it is just a misuse of our strengths, whether it is just a misuse of our opportunities. And therefore, he says, we bring the seir, we bring the goat, the classic symbol of destruction, which is brought throughout the year. Yes, because of course, all of those sins that we have done throughout the year need to be atoned for by the classic symbol of destruction, of atonement, which is the seir. But also on Yom Kippur, we take an extra focus to get a complete atonement on where we have misappropriated our strengths. And for that, he says, we bring the symbol of strength. We bring the ox. We bring the par in order to atone for where we have missed, not only fully sinned, not only destructed, not only caused destruction, but also where we have misaligned, where we have misused our strengths, symbolized by the ox.